Flosstube, or good
morning
evening.
here. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Is Thursday, the 1st of July. Halfway through the year. Crazy. Welcome back. If you're coming back, if you're new, welcome. My name's Helen. This is Rosie, my mum. We are the Fibre Tribe. We talk about cross-stitching and knitting.
And crocheting.
A little bit of crochet. So, we're not really on top form today, are we?
We're not, well, it's the usual. Something's always something.
There's always something.
There's always something. So
I have an ear infection.
Well, a continuation
of an ear infection. So, finishes. You have any finishes this week?
One finish.
I have a finish for now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got my Little Women Sal. This is the Stitching Book Club by Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts. This is the Little Women Sal. So this is all, it's a mystery sal. This is all we've got up until now. So I've really liked this one.
It's pretty.
I'm not sure, I think it's wider than it is tall. So I'm not sure what's going to be down here. I assume we're going to have something about Jo, Meg, Beth and Amy in some kind of form. I'm very excited. This is on 25 count linen. Just a white linen, 1/1. Yeah, it's more of a sampler style, and I don't usually do samplers, but because it's Little Women's my favourite book, so yeah, excited for this one. So that's what, I'm not sure when the next part is released, but that is my little finish for now. FFN for that.
Lovely. Pretty.
Just a little one. What's your finish?
My finish, I've actually got a finish to show.
Is this your first finish? This is not your first finish, is
No,
it?
I've had socks finished.
Oh, you've had socks, yes.
Yeah. So this is Anna's little cardigan. So Anna is my granddaughter Helen's little 15-month-old daughter. So it's Helen wants something plain for the summer, like sort of when it gets to some afternoons, or sometimes in the summer it's you can have cooler days.
Yeah, we're in the north of England.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can be quite warm on a day, but if the wind changes slightly in the afternoon, it can get quite chilly. So just to have something
plain, but so when it's made with drops alpaca silk, and the pattern is Little Fiona, and you can find the pattern on Garn Studios. So I think Helen will put up
I'll put a link below.
And it's just all in garter stitch, so it's all knit, and so you knit it all. The back was all started knitting the back, and then increase the stitches for the sleeves, so it was all one piece, and then the left and the front were the front and an arm.
So like 3 pieces.
So 3 pieces, and then join them together. But I thought, well, I'll give it a go, and on the top, joining the back to the fronts, I've done a grafting stitch like you do with.
I can't even
Kitchener.
tell.
Yeah, that's how good it is to Kitchener stitch, because
it's not a
it's
seam.
mimiking the stitches.
Is it a seam? Can you see a seam inside?
There's a little bit. A little bit.
But then you've got proper seams.
I've just done a ordinary seam, but I'll block it for you. And then there's crochet just round the edge, just a little trebles, so double crochet and trebles, but it tells you on the pattern anyway. In America, the DC and the trebles are different. So my treble is your DC in the US.
What does
I think
DC mean?
Double crochet.
So they have a double and you have a triple.
Well, there's a single crochet, and their single crochet is my double crochet.
Well, that just makes no sense.
It does, because it's just the way they write. Yeah, it always tells you.
It's like how they miss off the S of maths.
Mm-hmm.
It's just math.
Yeah. And then the little buttons, bees, because Anna loves bees.
She loves bees.
And the buttons are just from Hobbycraft. And the sleeves are made sort of extra long, so you purposefully tuck them round so that you can see that little detail of the crochet edge. So it just gives it like a little frill, just a little detail.
Very nice.
That was very satisfying to make, but it'll wash nice. You won't be able to don't tumble dry it.
I'll tell Alex.
Yeah. Yeah. Just pull it out and put it on a towel to dry.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. So that's
a lovely finish.
That's a lovely finish, and but the yarn is just so soft.
So you're gonna make mine now?
Well, now I've got to decide. No, I'm not, because what I've thought is I've been really, really bad, so I'm going to now do work on Anna's little Anna doll.
Oh,
yeah, Aragurumi. That's with crochet, and yeah. So I'm going to work on her doll and her blanket, because I've not touched a blanket.
Oh, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna do some more whips.
So I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm not going to do any new starts at the minute. The only new start I might do is Liz's tea.
Jumper tea.
Yeah.
Very good.
So, yeah, I thought you've got to stop, procrastinating and get Anna done. Otherwise she'll be 16 before
she gets a
doll.
So that's all you worked on? You didn't have any other whips?
No, that's all, because it's been just, since we last did, it's just been
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been mad, and it's just energy levels.
Yeah.
So don't make it not making something that I really enjoy into a chore. A chore. No.
So I just had one other whip because
you've been busy with me.
I've been busy with you. But Anna had a sleepover, so I was able to get out all my gubbins that I needed to work on my chatelaine.
That's so beautiful.
So this is the amazing Lavender Garden Kaleidoscope by Chatelaine. This is on 32 count pearl grey linen by Zweigart. And I got the kit from European Cross Stitch company that's got all of the specialty threads and beads and everything comes with it. So I mostly worked up here. Now with chatelaines, the instructions tell you to start in the middle, which I did, and I've marked which ways up because they're all kind of symmetrical and you want to keep up as up.
Yeah.
Put you here so you can see. But, and I don't know if anybody else is working on chatelaines. I know Julie does her Herbalarius.
Julie from Stitching at the Cabin.
Stitching at the Cabin. Julie.
At the Cabin.
And I don't know how you do yours, Julie, but I bought the PDF and then got it printed larger scale at Staples, because when the PDF comes, it's all on one piece of paper.
Right.
So you can't see.
Yeah.
It's awful. So, let me show you. Now, you're not really supposed to show patterns, but this is just a little bit of a pattern, so I'm not too worried about showing it to you, because you don't have the key and everything. So this is, so this is a little section of it that I've been working on. So I got it printed, and I'm working pages 1 through 17, or however many pages there are. So I started in the middle to find the middle, and I kind of worked my way out to the top where, well, that'll be page 2 because it's in the middle. So then I went back to page 1 and filled out everything on page 1, and then 2, 3, and then come back down to 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm doing all the stitching first and leaving out the beads. So then I'll come back so I know where to put the beads. I've not highlighted it. But I don't know if other people have loaded it into Pattern Keeper. I don't think
know what Pattern Keeper is.
It's like on your tablet, so you can press it and stuff, which is good for my full coverage stuff. But I think with the specialty stitches that are in here, I don't think it recognises those.
Right.
So that might be a bit difficult. So I just wondered how everybody else does it, because this just made sense in my brain to do it this way, and it's working for me. I'm not looking for a different way. I was just wondering how y'all do it. And
it's just mind-boggling looking at that. For me, it's just
because let me show you again. So with this one, start in the middle, so you do all of the middle bit, and then like I was supposed to kind of do all these bits. Oh, this is so hard to do backwards. But I think my brain kind of gets bored of doing like the same things over and over again. So if I start up here and do this little bit, and then go over here and do this little bit. I've done this once, and then I've got lots of area to do until I get to this next one. And then coming over this side, it'll be repeated again here. So it just kind of breaks it up a bit. And I'm in the Chatelaine support group on Facebook.
Support group for
Don't laugh, that's what it's called.
Support group.
It is support. It's very difficult to do these, so you need a lot of help.
Sorry. I don't mean to mock, but it just sounds like...
You're a therapist, ma'am.
I know. A support group for cross stitch. Well, yeah.
I'm shocked. So some people are quite... You've ruined it now. That you have to follow the instructions that Martina set out, that you start in the middle and you work your way out and you do the next one and you do the next one and you do the next one. But having to do like 4 of these in a row, because that's where, I don't know, that just doesn't... I don't think it makes a difference. God. But... Stop laughing. You're awful. I'm going to show people my pretty colours. So these are like the treasure braids that I'm using. So I keep these on like a little ring thing, and I just take out a length at a time, because you just work these one thread, and I have some backup in my project bag.
Do you know how much length do you take the same amount of length each time?
I take 50 centimetres.
Oh gosh, right.
Because it's just a good amount to work with for me.
Right.
And then I know it's always 50. Mm-hmm. And my DMC I do in metre lengths, because you get 8 metres in a skein for DMC. So some people just, or I used to, just pull it off and chop it.
So then you wouldn't
And
know
then
how
at
much
the
you
end,
need.
I might have that much and be like, oh.
Yeah.
So I know that each length is roughly the same
Right.
if I do that. So
Mhm.
in my mind, it's either you're in 100, and with my 100, my DMC, I'll do the loop start, so I'll half it. So it'll be 50 centimetres, but it'll be 2.
Yeah.
And then for these, which is just 1 strand, I'll do 50 centimetres again. And the same with my silks that I have in these floss-away bags. I'll do 50 centimetres because they fray quite easily. So you don't want too much of a length.
Yeah, I can see by them they're almost like a 2-3 ply yarn. Yeah.
There's 12 strands in silk, so where in DMC there's only 6.
Yeah.
But they're so yummy. That is Dinky Dye Seagrass.
Does not feel scratchy working with the silvery ones, the metallic ones.
So it can do sometimes. I just make sure that I have a big enough needle to put the hole through the fabric.
Yeah.
So it's not the fabric it's not the thread that's opening the fabric, it's the needle that's opening the fabric.
Yeah.
But that's again why I use like short lengths to make sure it doesn't fray and scratch and everything. So yeah, I just keep like a big paper pattern and highlight old school.
It just looks so complicated to me, that. So complicated. It's like hieroglyphics.
It's just painting by numbers.
I know. You've done it for so long, I suppose it doesn't...
Yeah, like I can't knit.
Overwhelm me, yeah.
How do you create something out of nothing? Like, I'm just painting with thread on a piece of fabric. You're like creating something out of nothing.
Well, so are you. That's it. It's each to its own.
Yeah,
isn't it? So we all have our craft of choice.
So
as long as it's fun.
This is a 17 by 17 Q snap. So it all fits on, so I'm not going to have to move it at any point. It gets quite close to the edge, but it should be fine. But my project bags are only big enough to hold an 11 by 11, so I keep all my threads in here for the chatelaine. But
you can't keep
her in Q snap in. So I just got a pillowcase. And I took the zip out and I put a popper on.
Oh, look at you.
Because I don't need a massive project bag.
No.
Just for my chatelaine, because I need a project bag to put all my threads in.
Very inventive.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the same when I do my counted canvas piece. Again, with Julie, we're doing a Sal.
What is it they say? Necessity is the mother of invention.
It's very true. So
there's a necessity to have your chatelaine covered properly.
Oh, it has to be covered. Yeah. You got to put it away. Make sure it doesn't get dust on. Make sure you don't spill anything on it. Because that's like an heirloom piece. Like, my Little Women thing is just like...
Yeah.
It's nice. I'm going to frame it. I'm going to put it on the wall. I'm going to enjoy it. But it's not an heirloom piece.
Yeah.
I think it's not something that Anna would want. But my chatelaine, I would hope that Anna would want that. So my project bags that I do have, all of my project bags are from Tracy at Oh So Twinkle Craft on Etsy, and she now has an Instagram. So I will link her below. Go check her out. I've just put in an order.
And you've got loads of them, haven't you?
Huh?
loads of different patterns and what have you.
And they're good. They're just so
Yeah.
well made. And I've got another one on order
Yeah.
at the minute, so that'll be next time's haul. This is the smaller one. So
With
this
little
holds an
bees on.
8x8 Q snap. It's all batted and lined, nice zip. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, that was my chatelaine. Let me know if you have any questions, if you're doing a chatelaine, or any tips.
Tips we could always do with tips.
Just loving it. But yes, because of everything that I have to get out in order to do my chatelaine.
Yeah, you can't have baby around.
No.
Littling around. Baby. Just.
Well, she's always going to be a baby though, isn't she?
Oh, she'll hate it if you keep saying that. You hated it.
I know.
So what next?
Haul?
I've been very good. I think after last time I needed to
You had a lot of haul.
wind in. So the only haul that I've got is a new pen.
For your notebook.
And you might think, well, it's just a pen, but there's a story to that because I need a pen if I'm writing down what the pattern is and everything.
And you want notebook.
And I'm
A
keeping it in one notebook.
A knitting journal. So you want...
I want a knitting journal. Anybody got any links to please or recommendations for a knitting journal where I can knitters will know what I mean. So you can have where you can make your own patterns up as well, or I don't know. Anyway, where there's this bit to put all of your yarn that you've got. Anyway,
this is what I use. I write this out myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the title and the designer, when I started it, when I've ended it, stitch count, all of that. But that's all I need for cross stitching. But you need that plus like graph paper.
Yeah. Squared paper.
Squared paper.
Yeah.
To write out your patterns.
Yeah. To put down the symbols and everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just an idea that I have that I want. But because I've got problems with my wrists and my hands, I need my grip, so I need it. So you and Alex, Helen's husband, who likes lots of pens.
We have lots of stationery. So you went through all our pens to try to
find the right. So this one is just a Parker. I don't know what the thing is, but it's just a ballpoint.
It's a roller ball.
A roller ball.
Not a ballpoint.
Not a ball.
Roller ball.
But and it's black, which is what I want. But I can feel it in my hand, and it's not too skinny a barrel. So that's the only haul I've got. Because I've been good.
You've been very good.
Yeah.
I got some haul. So I have a little alert on eBay if anybody's selling Mill Hill kits because of my big Christmas one.
Alright.
So I've got all the ones for my first one, but I need some more for my second one and third one. And they're relatively hard to get here in the UK. Nobody really seems to stock them consistently. I can order them through places, but then it's kind of it takes time, and then I don't know how much it would be. So it's just like if anybody's selling them off secondhand, I don't really need the kit, I just need the pattern.
Yeah.
But these happen to be some kits, so these were 4 of them that I needed. So this is the cobbler. This one is the bookseller. This one's a firehouse. And this one is the police station.
And they all go on your Christmas. The one thing you're going to use do for Christmas. Bring out at Christmas.
The one thing.
Is it
the thing?
The thing.
Yeah. The wall hanging.
The
then.
wall
yes.
hanging. That's what.
Yeah. I've got lots of stuff that I take out at Christmas. Yeah. Right. This is what I mean.
Yeah. Don't be pedantic.
I was asking. And then the other stuff that I got was most of the threads I need for my counted canvas piece. And these are from the London Bead Company that do lots of specialty threads like this.
They look lovely, and
so these are Karen watercolours. That's a DMC pearl cotton. These are threadworks. I had to substitute in these threadworks because I couldn't find the one that was called for. Love this one.
That's gorgeous. Isn't that so pretty?
That's called Lexi's Blue. So lots of blues and sparklies.
So what are you going to do with that?
So this is for, I'll put a little picture in, for the From Nancy's Needle Starry Skies.
Oh, yeah.
So Julie has a From Nancy's Needle.
I was going to say, yeah.
And this weekend, we're going to start it. We're going to start a sale.
Who's going to start it? You and
Julie.
Oh, right.
Stitching at the cabin. I can't remember which one you're doing, Julie. But it's a hashtag FNN Sal, From Nancy's Needle Sal.
Right.
I've never done one of these before, but it looks fairly simple. Famous last words.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on some Krennic coming from America because I couldn't find that anywhere in the UK again. So
what's that?
It's like metallic thread.
All right.
But in a certain colour. I might have been able to find something to substitute, but I'm not very good at.
You know, when we thought about
that.
going to the US, going to America, and thought, oh, where would go and you know, the theme parks and the sites and things like that. I think it would be yarn shops and things. I'd be looking at all of the on Canada.
America does seem to have a lot more LNSs, local needlework shops and local yarn shops.
Yeah.
We don't seem to get them here.
Yeah.
We have a yarn shop, Lucy Locketland.
Yeah.
I don't know of a cross-stitch shop within
20 miles.
More than that.
30. Well, it'd be York, I think, unless there's something more up near the borders, like Alnwick or.
There was one in Alnwick, but it's not there anymore.
Not there. No, they're closing down, aren't they?
So,
but I think people are buying things online so much from these big places.
Yeah, I mean, Lakeside Needlecraft, which is a big UK online store, like it's still like a family-owned shop, so I'm happy to support them.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to go and like look at things when you need to substitute or it's something that you want to look at in person. It would just be a nice day out to go and be around all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, going to America
I'm going have a look. Can we go to Hobby Lobby?
I'll go Hobby
Lobby because I think, well, it must be a bit like our Hobbycraft, but I bet they've got.
Well, like when I
3 times as much stuff as.
I think when I was in Seattle, I went to a Hobby Lobby.
Did you?
And it felt like a Staples.
Oh right.
You know, like that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
I think Staples in America is different to here, but there was But yeah, lots of crafty things, but not like hobby craft.
Yeah.
It's strange.
I know on my Instagram or whatever, there's not many people in Australia. Oh yeah.
They
Mostly
have Spotlight in
America
Australia
and Canada for my knitting. Yeah. And Germany.
Oh,
Germany,
yeah.
Denmark.
Lots of cross stitches in
Finland.
Russia.
Yeah.
Especially the
Yeah.
Chatelaine thing, all of the hashtags that I see for the
Yeah.
Chatelaines, lots of them are Russian and they're just
Yeah.
beautiful. And
yeah. And Turkish knitters as well. There's some I see some beautiful baby stuff, but I think, how have you done that? I don't know that stitch.
you can learn.
Well, I could learn.
Like, is it figuring out what it is?
Yeah, because I can't. Oh, yeah, so they put something up, you can do the translation and see what it is, but I can't figure out, what the pattern of the yarn is. Yeah.
Interesting.
It is.
So, that was it, apart from your yarn drobes.
Yeah. So when I say haul, it's just a pen. Well,
and a massive trip to IKEA.
This is now my, although I've got a little single bed in it, this is now my craft room.
Mm-hmm.
I need some pictures up and things. But, yeah. Helen, bless her, kindly gave up her weekend.
And my husband.
And Alex, given up a couple of weekends to get me sorted with my...
I did a little time-lapse filming of us putting the wardrobes up. So I'll insert a little bit here, just a little clip it. But...
So it was difficult to think, well, when I looked on Instagram and Pinterest of different people, how they store their yarn.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them do them with the
Kallax
things. Or I had originally saw Billy bookcases.
Mm-hmm.
This is from IKEA or IKEA. And I thought, well, no, I want, in case I do move for any reason, then wardrobes right up to the ceiling. It'll be more of a selling point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gives me more
room. You got the big drawers.
Because I got, and I saw on Facebook, I think it was, somebody was selling an old-fashioned vintage, it was a yarn shop, but they had all things, so where you used to put in children's socks and men's.
Like the haberdashery cabinet.
Like a haberdashery cabinet with a glass front, but the
and
drawers.
Oh,
with a glass
I would
top,
love that.
And the glass top was like a brilliant size, but yeah, too big for in here. But so I wanted to sort of replicate that glass doors and newfound things and put together stuff and said, "Mum, do you like that? Do you like that?"
So there's the glass doors for the front of the wardrobe, and then obviously with COVID and everything, supply chains a bit skew at the minute. So the drawers with the glass front, so you'll be able to see the yarn all nicely laid out, are not in stock yet. Yeah. So we just had to get the plain ones that'll eventually go into Mum's bedroom, because we got her wardrobes, like normal clothes wardrobes, in as well. So
it was an exciting time. Still exciting.
It's still a bit of a mess because we've only got 3 drawers, and she needs probably 12. Yeah.
It's terrible. And the thing is, when I was looking at people how they store their yarn, I thought, God, I've got much more than that. I thought, I've gone a bit wild.
We need to use it.
Yeah. I blame Crochet Now magazine.
Right.
Because when I first took this back up again seriously, they had an offer on, so you got so much for it was Stylecraft yarn special DK double knit. That's all that's in that bag there that you can see.
That you've not even touched.
Oh no, I've used what I've made Aunt Sheila's blankets with, and blankets I've done, and mermaid tails that I've made. And so it was an offer, and I got a great big bundle of this yarn, and then it was like, oh,
yeah, that was
stash. It was
now you've got stash,
and then it was like, oh, yep. So then I transferred back from crocheting to knitting, and then, of course, then I learned to knit socks. Didn't think I could knit socks. I learned to knit socks, and so there was lots of sock yarns, you see, and independent dyers, and I was like, I've got to have that. I've got to have that. Oh yeah, gone a bit daft.
It's a dangerous hobby.
Yeah,
is crafting in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's an ongoing project. It's not quite finished to take
but
nice pictures or to sit in front of, like we might do.
Yeah.
When it's all.
But at least
nice.
we're in this room,
Uh-huh.
and I can have somebody somebody who's coming to stay.
Yeah, there's a bed.
There's a bed in here, and it's a usable space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's primarily a craft room.
Yeah.
So when we were talking about it, you were concerned about having like a sofa bed or like a trundle bed where it could be made into a double bed, and I had to kind of talk you around that. People come and stay very infrequently compared to how you would use it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But no, I'm pleased with it.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah.
So our last video, I did a giveaway, but nobody commented. I think because the video went on a bit too long. So
we'll prattle on a bit.
We do prattle on, and I'm sorry. If you don't like it, you've probably already left. If you do, then have a needle minder. So I've got 2 of these stars, 2 of these trees, and they're all rare earth magnets, so they're very strong. And 2 robins. So comment star, tree, or robin, and I'll send you a needle minder. Please.
I think you should make some more and start an Etsy shop.
I have thought about it.
Yeah.
It's a bit difficult to find the embellishments.
But if you...
I'd like to make them myself, but I think I'd need a bit more time and energy to spend on that. But I love needle minders. I do like making them.
But you've been looking for unusual ones and different ones, and you've not been able to find them, have you? So that's why.
I love looking at like Clay by Kim, and there's a lady that does it in the UK. I'm forgetting her name right now, but they make out of polymer clay.
Yeah. And
make dragons and things like that. Yeah. And I don't think I'm that talented to do that. And that's their thing. They're very good at it. I would never try and try that. But yeah, to like make something. Be nice and send it out into the world. But yeah, just for a giveaway, just for some fun.
You can have
I'll send it anywhere free. In the world.
Yeah. Bless you.
I can't even give them away.
No. Well.
Oh well.
Well, I think they're lovely.
Thank you.
And I especially love the robin.
But you've got one of them.
Got one of them. Yeah. Oh. Mummy trying to do this is not good, is it? But no. They're lovely. And just what you need for you.
That's all we've got, I think.
Yeah, I think we're done, aren't we?
That was like not even 45 minutes. That's good. Somebody might actually watch it. Let us know if you do. can see that people watch it, but I don't know if they switch off after a minute.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's fun for us.
Oh, we like doing it.
And we like to watch other people's as well. So, yeah. So watch this space for more.
I don't know when the next one will be.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't really have a schedule. I've said that before.
Yeah. I'm going to try and concentrate on some finishes.
Work on some whips.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'll be
on
doing.
finishing some whips.
On finishing some whips.
Yeah. And I have to find in all of that my crochet hooks.
I don't think I can help you.
I don't know where I've put them.
Okay.